Welcome back to another episode of Shiboyugi. So in the previous episode, we went back in time a bit and we saw how our girl Yuki was on her... Which game was it again at that point? It was like 10th game or 15th game or something along those lines. So yeah, she's been doing a few games, but it was obviously back in time from the first episode, right? And we saw there being a group of people who already kind of like knew each other, a group of girls, and there was a leader there as well who... She was a bit of an interesting one. I mean, she did well to survive. She tried to make sure that she would be the one surviving because she was the leader and she was using every resource possible. She was like, hey, you go and check if there's anything ahead. She was never the one to take the... Well, she was taking the lead as in telling everyone what to do, but she was never the one to actually be the first one in the line, right? She was always making others go first. So, I mean, that's a legit strategy to survive and a good strategy to survive. So... yeah, basically this entire escape room, they kind of, or I guess danger game or whatever it is, they kind of thought that it's some kind of minefield escape room, but from what we've seen and from what Yuki said at the end of the episode, it seems like there is more to it, right? Because also, because I didn't trust Yuki, they kind of like told her, hey, you go by yourself, we'll go on, you know, as a group, you get out of here, you know, because they don't trust her at all. So we'll see what Yuki's gonna end up doing. I have a feeling all of the other ones are not gonna end up surviving. I feel like Yuki's gonna be the only winner of this, but let's find out. So if you wanna watch this, Uncut Blood is always on Patreon in the description. And let's go into Shiboyugi, episode 3. Ooh. Ooh, that's creepy. Hmm. What an interesting scene there at the beginning. Such an unsettling scene. Dude, this anime is so creative. In the name of blank. But she lived it? Ooh. Oh, I mean, she was alive at the point where they left her, right? Rations? Yep.
お気づきだったんですね。まあね。はい、なくさないように。ありがとうございます。なんなよ。え、でも、どうやってゴールまで行くのさ。すみません。
I see.
にしても軽いね、琴葉さん。何キロなの？この前測った時は
45.
40。
And then each leg they said what?
じゃあ、
Yeah.
今は30キロぐらいかな。笑えないです。よく食べられますわね。そんなの。結構いけるよ、これ。
3 hours 22 minutes left. Okay.
見せてごらんなさい。なんでもないですよ。いいから。大したことありませんわね。さっきの通路、ライト消してもよかったかもね。危ない感じもしなかったし。結果論ですわね。けど、今のままだと自利品じゃん。あの子の言ってたこと、意外と的を置いてたかなって。
What is this game all about? What did they realize? If it's not a landmine game.
すごいですね、ゆうきさん。こんな一瞬で罠がないってわかるものなんですか？経験もあると思うけど、こういうのは直感だからさ。
Okay, it's been
一
like
瞬だけ見えれ
20
ば十分
minutes.
なんだよ。ミシロたちが通ったルートなら、もう罠はないと考えていい。本当に10回目だったん
It
で
is
すね。
10. Okay. She did say 10 in the
信じ
previous
てなか
episode.
ったんだな。すみません。正直。ちょっと休もうか。はい。ありがとうございます。どうして復帰なさったんですか？別に引退してたわけじゃなくてさ。前回のゲームでいろいろあって、自分の生き方を見直してたというか。
In the ninth one?
それ
Okay.
で間が空いただけのことで。
Oh, I hope we get to see it. Because I do wonder what that's all
ユキさんっ
about.
てキャンドルウッズよりも前の人なんですか？
Candlewoods.
ひどいゲームだったと聞きました。
Okay. I feel like that's foreshadowing for what we're gonna be seeing in future episodes.
琴葉はなんでこのゲームに？答えにくいことなら別に。あ、いいえ。アーリーリタイアしたくて。世捨て人になりたいんです。なんだか最近、みんな変になってるじゃないですか。霊障主義、マキャベリズム、構成世界仮説。ま
Damn.
るで集団ヒステリーですよ。ああいう人たちの中で生きていたくは
Maybe this world isn't so different after all.
だからさっさとお金を貯めて物価の安い国で隠居しようかなって。現実的だね。はい。
Not a bad plan. Sounds like a
ゆうき
nice
さんは
life.
どうしてゲームに参加して のゲームを99回クリ
Okay.
アするため。
But why? Do you get an answer here? Oh, I don't think we're getting an answer here.
ねえなんですの
At least she's walking first now.
さすがにさ、この速度で進むのはやばくない？ 2 階に降りてから全く罠に遭遇していませんわ。いや、そうなんだけど、だからこそ危ない。
The longer you go without a trap,
確
the
かに
more intense it becomes, right?
ここまで何もないと
Because you're expecting it more and more.
君ですかね。そんなことは分かっています。では、どうすれば？電池も残りわずか。降りるフロアもあと一つであれば、リスクを負ってでもこのまま乗り切るしかないのでは？それは
I guess you can do much more, yeah.
そうなんだけど。
No. No. Are we doing like gladiator games here? That's terrifying. Nope. You have two mates, I guess.
ミシロ、大丈夫。ゆっくり下がりましょう。どうしてでしょうね。あの子が同じことをしていたのを私見ていましたのに。私の名前はなんでかずみっていうの？
Oh god, I don't want to see it. Don't show it. Don't show it. Oh, is it just gonna show the aftermath? When they pass it?
ってきたね。静かです。
2 hour 34 minutes.
不気味なくらいにね。ミシロさんたちは1階に降りたのでしょうか？あるいは電池切れで立ち往生してるとか。もしそうだったらどうしますか？今のところ何とも言えないかな。トラップですか？いや。
Oh, that's so scary.
ゆうきさん。
No, 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 no. I think they're going to find whatever her name is. Part of her. Yeah.
ものがいた。そいつは今すぐにでも襲いかかろうという勢いだったが、このゲームの展開から考えると、ゆうきさん、
Oh! They have a knife.
狩られるだけの羊じゃねえぞ。言ったか。言ったな。
Okay, okay.
行きましたか。
Yeah, that's what you would expect,
そうで
right?
す、ユウキさん。ライトもあって、武器もあったからね。賢い子でよかったよ。
Hmm.
誰の腕だったんでしょう。急ごう。
Oh. Well, now we know whose hand it
こんなところで
was.
出会うとは。お元気そうで何よりです、ユウキさん。琴葉も無事でよかったね。ミシロは
Mishiro, that's her name.
はぐれました。狼、あれと出会って逃げているうちに。残念ですが消息不明です。じゃああれはミシロの腕か。そうだと思います。まあいいか。どうせあとちょっとのことだし。あ、ユウキさん、私たちが先頭行きますよ。いやー、ユウキさんほどのベテランとい
The
う
switch up from them.
大丈夫だね。
Ah, they are. Woo! Something's gonna happen to them.
ユウキさん。
She's alive? Mishiro's alive.
どうしてこうなった。何がいけなかった。私はどこで間違えた。
Are they gonna go? Is Yuki gonna go back to save Mishiro? I think so, right?
ちくしょう。ちくしょう。ちくしょう。
Also, I do wonder. I wonder because this is like a game that's like broadcast and stuff, right? I wonder after the game ends, what happens to the people. Let's say time runs out. I wonder what happens to the players who haven't escaped the escape game, right? Do you think they? I don't know. I don't think they would kill them, right? Just because they didn't escape it. But maybe they do. Maybe they do. You would think that they probably, I don't know, just don't get any prize, but at least they survived, right? But I don't know. Maybe they're gonna tell us about it. Maybe they're gonna show us what happens if you don't complete the game in time.
あいつだ。
If she just stays here until the end.
あいつが悪い。あいつがちょろちょろ余計なことを言わなければ。あの子の言う通りにすればよかったのに。こっちだって分かってんだよ。電池を節約することぐらい。そうなの。あいつが先に言い出さなければ、ライトを使わないように琴葉に指示できた。あいつにペースを乱されなければ、あいつが10回目なんて吹かさなければ。あの詐欺師だ。元はといえばあいつがこんなところに連れてきたから。ここならあなたの先を行く人は誰もいません。あなたの望む地位を私たちは提供いたします。嘘だ。嘘。全部嘘。あんな奴がいるなんてクソ詐欺師が。いつもそうだったもんね。何をやっても自分の上を行く人がいる。でも全部壊してきたじゃない。壊して。壊して。
Oh, what a scene. What a scene.
壊しちゃった妹ちゃん。あなたのこと大好きだったのに。どうしてやめろ。なんであの子がこんな。やめろ。ねえ、私の名前はなんでかずみっていうの？私の名前なんで。どんな些細なことでもきっと抜きんでてほしいっていう願いを込めたのよ。誰よりも美しく、誰よりも強く、正しく、一番になってほしかったの。
So she just has a severe superiority complex, I guess. Always needing to be better than someone else.
そのままで大丈夫だよ。大丈夫。あなたは誰よりも美しい生き物だよ。
Crazy backstory. Holy. What a way to show that backstory, man. Such a gorgeously directed anime. おー。Oh no, don't. Do not. Oh, is that Yuki? That's white. Yep.
いや、元気そうだね。
Yeah, there was no body, right? It was only a hand that they found.
なぜわかったんですな。ここが女の勘だ。見つかるのも時間の問題だろうね。もうすぐそばまで来てたりして。今度は右腕だけじゃない。ミシロの全身を食らい尽くすために。お前もでしょ。いいよ。私はセーフティーだよ。だってもう階段を見つけたからね。他の3人は先に降りたよ。あとはミシロと私だけだ。私を助けに来たんですの。
So she gave Shiri to the other two girls to take her out.
分からせに来たのさ。このまま死なれたんじゃ消化不良だからね。今のうちに認めてもらっとかないといけない。どちらが上でどちらが下なのか。ずいぶんいろいろ突っかかってくれたよね。何回やったか思い出せないから1回でいいや。一言謝罪があれば水に流すよ。
Damn.
そしたら階段まで案内して。
Breaking the entire persona
謝れよ。
that Mishiro built up for herself.
大きな態度とってごめんなさいって。
Wait, what? That's the end? Is that an... Can't believe that it just ended. Okay, anyways. So we're getting a triple episode on this that game here. Interesting. I was almost certain that it was gonna end in this one, but I'm down to get more of it. I am excited. I'm curious to find out where it's gonna go. So it seems like Mishiro, right? She has a very, very big superiority complex that feels like it's stemming from some kind of like low self-esteem, which is usually how it goes, right? You feel like you're not enough and you always want to prove that you are better than everyone because of that low self-esteem that you have. So she's constantly trying to prove that she's the best there is, right? And she does that not by trying to improve herself, but by putting everyone else down, right? In a way, right? And trying to like dominate the room, basically, right? Interesting, right? Very, very interesting. So Shiori also survived, right? She, or at least for now, I don't want to jinx it. Wait, knock on wood. Yeah, for now she survived. And the other two as well. So far, a lot of the people are alive here. I was gonna say everyone's alive, but that's not true. The person who at the beginning of the episode who died even before we started the game didn't survive. But either way, though. And now Yuki is kind of shattering the persona that and shattering the entire character of Mishiro that was built up, right? Being like, hey, I'm gonna need you to apologize, and I'm gonna need you to, you know, I'm gonna need you to realize and to actually state that I am in fact better than you are, right? Which is kind of insane, right? That's kind of insane from Yuki. Also, a really cool thing that I really like in this episode that we got is they touched upon a few interesting things that happened in the past that we don't know anything about yet right now. So one of them was one of the games. I forgot what the game was called that they mentioned, but they mentioned one of the games that seems to be or seems to have been a significant shift or significant game and event that happened in this world, right? It seems like it was a big thing that caused a big shift. I wonder if Yuki, that was Yuki's 9th game, because Yuki was talking about how her 9th game was like something happened in the 9th game where she had to take a break from it and it made her reevaluate her life and stuff. I wonder if that was that game that they talked about. Maybe we're gonna get to see that in future episodes, because as we can see, I'm guessing we're gonna be jumping back and forth in time when it comes to these games. So it's gonna be really interesting to see what that's all about. I really like the way that they're telling this story so far. I always like a story that's told out of order a bit, right? If it's done well, I think it can be really interesting. In this one so far, I'm really liking it, so I'm excited to see where it's gonna go. I don't know what exactly is going to happen now with Mishiro, and I don't know if the next episode is going to be fully about that game, but I guess we'll see, because it feels like we are at the final step of that game. So I wonder what's exactly going to be the next one. I also want to see a bit more of the world. As I said, I wonder what happens if the time runs out and you're still in the game but alive, right? I would guess they wouldn't just like kill the players in there. Maybe they'll just leave you be. Like you, and if you get out alive out of the game eventually, then great. If you don't, well, you're dead. But either way, you don't get any money, right? Even if you get out alive, that would be my presumption. I'm gonna guess that they don't go back to save you and stuff. But I don't know. Maybe I want to know more about the system of the games, right? And I want to know what exactly is happening in this world, because yeah, it seems like there is more to this entire world than we've been seeing with the entire event that they've been talking about earlier. So really cool episode though, dude. The entire direction of, you know, the girl toppling the chairs down and then toppling herself down, oh, that was fantastic. I love the way that this anime is showing stuff, and I love how it's utilizing the anime medium to its strength, right? You couldn't really show a lot of the scenes that they're doing, like you couldn't really show them in other medium. I'm sure like the manga and the light novel are great as well, but this is definitely doing some stuff that are pretty unique to anime, and I really appreciate that whenever an anime is doing that, right? So it looks fantastic. I am excited and curious to see where it's gonna go from here, but for now, I'm gonna end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.